Hi guys, Bernard from Weekly How, and in today's video, we'll be talking about Online Store 2.0 and what it is really about. Now, if you already know Shopify or if you've done already your own research and you just want to start writing codes, then feel free to skip to the next chapter. But for those who are not familiar with Online Store 2.0, then stay here so you'll get an idea of what you will be working with. Okay, so what is Online Store 2.0? Online Store 2.0 is the update to the previous online store experience. It offers a set of features and feature improvements that make not only apps but also themes easier to build and maintain. The main feature that was introduced by Online Store 2.0 is the sections on every page. If you don't know, the only page that you can customize back in the day was the home page. But now, thanks to Online Store 2.0, you can add sections everywhere. Not just in the home page, but also in the product page, collection page, and the article page, and so on. This is because now, finally, Shopify is using JSON templates for their theme architecture. With JSON templates, you can now add new and existing sections to most of the pages in your Shopify theme. Now, instead of writing liquid codes in your liquid template, you will now do that directly in your sections. And then you will use those sections in your JSON templates. And don't worry, we'll get into that once we start working on our Shopify theme. Another feature that was introduced by Online Store 2.0 is the app blocks. If your Shopify theme is using the new theme architecture, then you can now use app blocks, which is created with theme app extensions. Because of this, merchants won't have to worry about codes being added to their Shopify themes. This is one of the big issues back in Online Store 1.0. That when a merchant uninstalls an app, the app code stays in the theme. But now it's no longer a problem. When a merchant uninstalls an app, the app code will also be removed from their Shopify theme. The next feature that was introduced by Online Store 2.0 is the meta fields. Merchants can now connect dynamic sources or values to settings in their Shopify themes. These dynamic sources could be an object attribute or a custom meta field attribute. Before Online Store 2.0, you will have to hard code your own custom meta fields or even use Shopify apps just to create your own meta fields. But now with Online Store 2.0, you can create meta fields directly in your Shopify admin. And then you can use these meta field values in your theme editor. Finally, the third change to the online store experience is the developer tooling. Shopify just introduced new developer tools that can help you create Shopify themes, and that is the updated Shopify CLI and Theme Check. Shopify CLI used to be just for app development, but now Shopify extended its scope to include theme development. With Shopify CLI, you can safely develop, preview, and test changes to the themes directly inside of development themes. And then you can use Theme Check to scan your theme for errors. The only thing that can be an inconvenience for developers like us is the fact that you cannot create a Shopify theme from scratch using Shopify CLI. If you don't know, if you initiate a new Shopify theme project using the CLI, it will only duplicate or clone the Shopify theme called Dawn. It's not going to create an empty project. So what you have to do if you want to start an empty project is to create your own repository and use that as your own starting point. So that is the Online Store 2.0. I hope that gave you an idea of what you will be working with. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the Q&A section. Now, are you ready? If so, I'll see you in the next lesson.